Is Thancred okay? He's not, he doesn't even have a chair! What is happening? Is Thancred okay? Alright, good intentions. Minfilia is considering which of her many responsibilities demands her utmost attention. Okay. I am most eager to address the Ascian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Kat, in particular, is ever a steady hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation of that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Teleji Adeleji and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Roban needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. So, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be for the best if I were to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have an objection. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Moonbreeda's research is proceeding as planned? So she tells me, though I am not familiar with the details. Urianger is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Kat, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Alphino and his braves with theirs? It would do much to restore the faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Ul'dah riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you in the usual fashion. All right. Let's go. Let's go help Ul'dah. All right. Hi, Riol. I don't remember his voice. Let's go. I don't even know if he ever had one. Pleasure as always, Kat. You'll be escorting the commander to Ul'dah, I take it? Actually, I had another task in mind for him. If you would be so kind as to repeat your report for his benefit. Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of the weapons that found their ways to the refugees' hands a ways back. So happens we caught wind of something promising a rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things back by the black marketeer. By a black marketeer, holed up near Highbridge. No doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he had not already had clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to Kat, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doiling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, might be prudent to interfere before they collect their goods, savvy? Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the Black Marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Kat? Oh, okay. I don't even get to choose. Then it is settled. Rendezvous with the Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Ulda. I expect good tidings. Alright. Halberd. Kat, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard. Common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath a man of your standing, and Commander Levier needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, 'tis only natural that he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. Alright. Bait and switch. Ilbert is eager to bring the Black Marketeer and his clients to justice. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Kat. Also, my hair's cut like Ilbert's. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the Black Marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let us be off. Good luck, my friend. Okay, bye. Can I just drop straight down? Ah, my shins. Hired thug! Who goes there? An adventurer? Damned fool, you should never have come here. Oh, okay. And his bodyguard. Well, a lot of good that bodyguard did. Oh, there's more. Well, again, a lot of good you did. The Black Marketeers is dead, so probably should have come sooner. Oh. The head of the bodyguards, again, should have come sooner. He's dead. Okay. Oh. Too many fates. All right. Oh. I don't know who this is. I don't understand. What's this all about? Gah! Oh. That was a very short scene. What's going on in here? What's happening? Who is the— oh, it's Ilbert. Oh, I guess he just got ahead of us. Okay. As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard and to bring in an experienced recruit. Commander Levier will be most disappointed. Damn it all. A golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though we know not how, they slipped past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of Duskrite sellswords we suspect may be them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the immortal flames of the brass blades. Alas, We're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons. Yet even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Okay. Well, rip. Best laid schemes. Ilberd would like nothing more than to have this incident forgotten. I will join the first in their hunt for the Duskrite sellswords. If the gods are good, we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Ulda in my stead. Entrust them to the third's Yu Hase. He will take care of the rest. I got you. I have a crate. Yeah. Hi, Yu Hase.
Ah, the Warrior of Light, ever reliable friend of the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Korthus. Now, what brings you here to us this day?
Here's a crate. Oh, bye. What the f- Did I just knock him out with it? No, okay.
A gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilberd, you say? Understood. Once we've cataloged the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames.
This cannot be everything, can it? Riol stated with confidence that there would be far greater quantity of weapons.
A blatant falsehood. Clearly Riol is unfamiliar with the ways of Uldan merchants, who ever strive to present themselves as a greater than they are. We should be thankful that this information was not completely erroneous, and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all.
This is something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not seek glory in battle. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the cerulean processing plant.
Time for the Fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Alien, for the freedom of all.
Alright. Oh shit.
Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the Immortal Flames will hear of your contribution. Until we meet again.
Cat, a word if you please. If it please ye. Oh. Not here. Look for me at Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time, don't you worry. Why we meeting secretly? I don't mind meeting him in secret. You like his pompadour, eh? Thanks for indulging me request. Few places better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. That's not quite how the first told it. These Duskrites they were chasing. Latest word is that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself? Not before the fighting started, and not after? Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in me bones. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, gods damn it. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've never deciphered a moneylender's books, or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. The commander wanted reassurances that we weren't taking Gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and the first and the third get the shiniest new toys. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, best get back to it. Hey, Riol? Trust your gut. I like Riol.
Cat, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able.
Okay. Riol's a good bean. I like him. Oh, Thancred's okay now. Thancred's back. He's not drunk off his ass. He's now got a chair. He's okay now.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Kat. We have a request from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most, determined lady by all indications.
Determined lady? I'm sorry? The Rising Chorus. Tataru seems eager to escort you to the solar.
Our guest is with the antecedent in the solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we?
Okay. Okay. Thancred's a lightweight. Oh.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
We have.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers, not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgardsormr himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragonstar portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgardsormr had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgardsormr. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept? We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. As Ariange stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as this next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius van Belsar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day, Midgardsormr. legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's Cerulean engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. The same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing aether from realms around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center, a constant reminder of that faithful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Emmeric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done and precious little time to do it.
Let's go fight some people! Doman watch. Okay, wasn't expecting a cutscene.
You're in luck, Cat. You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrum supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then? The Ishgardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again? Well, from here that seems rather unlikely. But if it's assurances they want, they've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of Agrius, then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say.
Keeper of the Lake now accessible.
Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, let's see what the NPCs are. Randos. All right, so who wants to join me? I have 3 spots open. I don't remember, to be completely honest, so YOLO. All right, so let's do Keeper of the Lake. All right, chat. Let's go. Oh, I'm going to commence, but I'm also going to stand for this dungeon. I forgot I wanted to do that. Okay. Sorry. All right, let's go. Hey, oh, look at all of us cuties. Hell yeah. I'll laugh if your name's literally a joke like Chicken McNugget. Yeah, I mean, fair. Fair. Cod piece clipper. Ah! I'm on the wrong hotbars. Oop. Also, my first name is my oldest WoW character. Nice. I think that's the same with Wolf, yeah. I've seen everything from memes to lore accurately passing by IRL names. Yeah, that too. The RO naming convention is strange because depending on status, your name is either your job or some kind of warrior. Oh. I never knew that, but I never tried to look into it. Son of Keeper. Ow. What hurt me? Oh, it might have been an AoE I wasn't paying attention to. Oh, I'm not targeted on one. Yeah. Alright. Codpiece Clipper. I seen some artwork with crabs with that joke. I mean, Let's go. I don't remember any of these bosses, though I kind of remember the last one-ish. I remember it's strange. And I think the healer actually has to do something unrelated. Excuse me. Unrelated to us as players. If I remember correctly, but we'll see when we get there. Used in Maha-Romantic? Excuse me, what? This little goblin. There we go. First boss, let's go. I don't remember the first two bosses at all, though. I will say that. So, YOLO. Inhander. Inhand? I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, well. I like ran inside him, my bad. Isn't that Mikate's? Tia is literally warriors, if I recall. Oh, gotcha. I never knew that Tia stood for something, but I do see a lot of people with the last name Tia. I did find it. I don't know what these are doing. Oh, don't we want to hit these somewhere? I don't know where we want to hit them. Okay, so avoid those. They're probably doing AoEs. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They do the opposite. They do the opposite. Okay. Okay. Easy enough. But I know that the first letter of Mikate, so like for Graha, for example, the G is the tribe name, and then apostrophe, and then his name. So technically, if you're close to someone who's a Mikate, you would not do the tribe name. You'd just say like Raha, not Graha. I did not know that when I named my cat. So my cat would technically be leave my at alone. It's fine. It's fine. That's why we have Stola too from Ida. Yeah. At your in-game name, but whenever I see Daisy, it brings up Mario meme in my head. A Mario meme? Which one? We killed it. Let's go. I am going to open up coffers just in case, but I don't think anything's better than what I've got. So, no. Cat, yeah. I was debating on going Mikate and going Quinn like you said, but then, yeah, Win. Win would be what you are personally called, yeah. Only jerks and trolls would laugh and insult your name. Yeah. Unless your name's inappropriate. Da, 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 da. Da, da. If you remember them, forget it. They've been reworked. Oh, shit. Damn it, you're probably right! Oh, key. Where? I got it. Where? I'm Daisy! Oh. I just remember bits and pieces from Bomb Obsessed Someone. Wait, what? Oh, God. Alright. Big boy's released. Oh, Jesus. Big boy. Chonky boy.
Shonen anime that looks dumb funny. Okay. And so tear your heart out? I mean... Sounds right. I'm a bad aura. Yeah, I know nothing. I don't remember this like at all. Yeah, I just remember the ending, but not anything else for some reason. Oh, I got it, yes. Oh, Caston. Well. Ah! He's free? This guy's annoying me. Just a little caster from the distance, like a bitch. Ah! Rude! I'm just over here minding my own business. I have not upset you. Excuse me. Big boy. Probably need a key from him too. Yep, got it. I hate the alarm. I keep hearing fear me or feel me from that robot. Fear me. Magitech gunship. Let's go. I don't remember this at all. Let's go. At least I think I remember the ending. Though I think I might be mixing it up, to be completely honest, with a different dungeon. I don't know. Now I'm questioning myself. Oh, bombs. Excuse me? Oh, target's not in range. I'm trying to get these ads so they don't beat you up too much, Ursel. There we go. Hi, Chill. Hello. Yeah, the alarm. Feel me. Hear, feel, think. Oh, it's trying to murder Anna. Ah. All right. Well, I'm not judging. Oh, some aura names. Oh, okay. Didn't know that it wasn't the robot that was making the noise. Yeah, it's like an alarm sounding. We did it. Yeah, I think I might be mixing up dungeons. For those wondering, I was thinking the ending of this one has like a specific NPC, and I was like, well, we haven't met the NPC, so I don't think they're here. Yeah, I think I'm mixing shit up. There's a specific NPC that like you have to also heal. But never mind. Just kidding, I don't know now. Just no spoilies. Ah! Da, da. A caster in the distance is like a bitch. Wait, what? Wow, rude. Wait, what? Did I say that? Or was I talking about the drop? I might have been talking about the drop. No NPC in this one. It's the next one maybe from this one. Okay, got it. Yeah, I was mixing them up. That's my bad. So never mind. I don't know the ending of this one. Just kidding. Oh, treasure coffer. I don't think any of the jewelry is better than what I got, though. The dungeon you're thinking of has been changed and it's level 54. Okay, got it. That lizard's being a bitch. It won't play nice and group up. And of course, it's the one I had targeted. All right, let's go. Final boss. Hell yeah. Oh, cutscene. Here, chat. Oh, bear.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Oh, hi.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
It's a boy, Midgardsormr. Let's go. Yeah, I don't remember this fight at all. I was mixing it up. That's my bad. Hey, I also love the Yuna outfit. Oops, I used sprint. Ooh. It's clearly question mark. Oh, it does say question mark. It says Midgardsormr up at the top. Like what? Why is it still question mark on this side? All right. Okay. Dragons. I don't remember. Go. I don't know. They're targeted at different directions. I don't know. I'm anxious. Okay. Oh, we can still attack. My bad. I did not realize we could. Huh. Yeah, okay. Got it. I think this is a little different than it was before, or I don't know. I don't know. They reworked 50 to 60 so you could do them with NPCs. They're easier too as a result because they standardize the old markers. I mean, that's always a good thing, IMO. Because some of the things in the beginning would become a hot mess to even begin to read as someone who's never encountered it before. And then they'd never show up again. His ether. Okay, so we gotta kill these quick, I would assume. This music is going hard, chat. Boop. Oh, it's a wave. Oops, nope. Oops. Okay. Ah! Oh, I misinterpreted how those were going off. My bad. Murder. Yeah, this is a bit different than what I remember. I think we had to fight those dragons independently at different marks. Back in my day, it wasn't just a DPS check, though this is more standard and makes sense. Oh. Hi, Scrantic. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Oh, it's Akmorn. Stay together. Okay. Yeah, Akmorn is the only stack where you stay together after the first POW, because he'll hit you several times. Okay, this should be safe. Alright. They made Midgard invincible, yeah. Before, yeah, and you'd have to just attack them. Okay. I get it now. Oh, that's a tank buster. I don't want it. I don't want that hug. Danger hug. Da, 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 da. I think when I got to this, I did it unsynced with FC members, and they steamrolled it. Oh, yeah. I did all dungeons synced, but I didn't do all primals synced. Oh. Very front, maybe? I'm just being extra careful. That's probably safe, too. Oh, maybe not. Just kidding. I don't know. Oh, this again. Okay. Tank buster. I don't want to be that hug. I've done that enough as a healer for some reason. Don't ask why. I don't know. Lily talks highly of you, so I thought you'd check you out. Oh, that makes me so happy. Welcome on in. Lily's amazing, and I love her. She's fantastic. Which chat, you should go follow and watch Lily Vanilli if you don't already. Nilla's amazing, and I love her face, and she's just honestly one of the best people on Twitch. I highly recommend. But hello and welcome from Lily. Hello. Da, 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 da. We did it! Thank you, guys! I know there's probably going to be a cutscene. Let's go. Bet. Bet. Is it? Yep.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve.
Okay.
Speak, mortal, and I shall listen. Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Seven children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end. Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent. Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
That looks like harming, sir. Excuse me? Shot through the heart! And you're too late. Sir, what are you doing to my crystals? Sir?
Sir? Sir? He took the gay away! Homophobic dragon. You sense the presence of a powerful mark. Can that not be in the middle of my cutscene? That's unrelated. Don't read that. I think.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker. Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine. I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing.
Sir, I needed that.
Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Rude? Oh! Oh! Games!
The covenant binds me to thee. I shall watch, listen, and wait. Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp. I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth our beginning and an end.
Alright, you may summon Midgardsormr by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion guide and under character and main menu. Look at him. I has him now. I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? But you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alphino left a message stating that you were to return to the Rising Stones at once. I mean, yeah, my blessing was fucking stripped from me. Can we talk about this? Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Minfilia informed me of Sir Emmeric's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. Then I would hear your report. Oh. You conversed with Midgardsormr. I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish, and has in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? I have him as a baby dragon, just talk to him. Less a resurrection, and more a rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, our statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Imric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgardsormr in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard a voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as such. For your own protection, and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Imric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray return here for now. Remain here. I can read. Is there something you are not telling us, Kat? You seem different somehow. She knows! She knows we're not gay anymore! 'Tis almost as if you are missing something. Something important. 12 forfend. Midgardsormr stripped you of your blessing of light? Are you all right? How do you feel? I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgardsormr made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Althik and Nemia, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgardsormr ever watched over the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an important opportunity to ask. Oh my god. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. I guess we all keep in secrets. He was just listening. My shook Pikachu face. Art thou a pawn, a master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? What a bitch! He could have just talked for me. Proved he existed? I don't know. He just comes to talk shit and then leaves.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale.
Why is this acted? Hi, Lucia.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises.
Now I can't unhear Edelgard from Fire Emblem.
I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
She does have big mommy energy. Lucia can step on me.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Alpha, no, how did your voice get so low? Excuse? The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgardsormr who roared, the call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such a time that they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance, and pray that our fears are unfounded. Okay. So what we doing now, then?
Aether on demand.
Alphino has a message from Moonbrita for the Scions. She's right behind us. Ere I forget, I believe Moonbrita has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. Pray inform her that our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. Okay. Wife? Let's go? All done with your talk of dragons? Well, wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the solar, shall we?
I'm ready.
I'm ready to listen to you all day, every day. Do I have to talk? I have to talk to Moonbrita. Okay. Oh, bye.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute! Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
There's a quiz later? I was not prepared.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it's worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
She can beat around my bush, chat.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a Crystal Brave, you are yet a Scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalimo shall accompany you. Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Urianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Well, I'm glad that cutscene allowed me to eat a bunch of crackers. And I get the punishment box, that's fair. Oh my god.
Alright, Alpha now. Now you're gonna talk like Lotta. You're welcome. 'Twould seem that the events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The 4th have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilred will brief you of the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilberd in our quarters, at our headquarters in Ulda. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. Okay, I'll go. Oh shit. Why is there a cutscene? Is it just me? Oh, okay. Bye. Your duties. Oh, I was trying to do a lower voice. It's not going to happen with Lotta. Your duties take you to Northern Thanalan, do they not? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Flamen travels to Ulda, and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, they're all Lotta. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances to the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides of civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must be present a united front, or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary my little Scylla is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might stand by her side not only as her mother, but also a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ulda has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her straits. Bah, woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, my lady. Cute. I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? Buy 4 different Lottas that all sound the same. All right, we back. Also punishment box. I'm back in. No, Wilred. Wilred, you gonna be Lotta. Okay, bye. Commander Levier sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Amalja. But returning to the task at hand, I don't remember what happened to Amalja. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Raban's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing: getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Gallians could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edelstein, that we might coordinate our counter-strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be welcome tidings. Alright, I guess I'm going over there. That's fine. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle.
Corporal Winwissive, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during the Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draftsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design no less. By my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial Army. I would once again ask for your aid.
I'm ready. On the counter-offensive, Lieutenant Edelstein wishes to share a report of you concerning the Garlean's movements.
We've been keeping a close eye on the Garlean garrison, and 'twould seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the Castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They've decided to take to the field to meet this assault head-on. Apply directly to the forehead. I have appraised your fellow scions of the situation and am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to Lieutenant Aliane and lend you your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive.
I got you. Aliane!
Glad to have you with us, Kat. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force of Castrum Meridianum from their main column assembles to the north near Dalamud's talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. They wish you to rush forth and commit a battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men.
Captain Ilberd.
Greetings, Scion. I understand that hi, Papa Lima. I understand the commander bids you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless, holed up in Ulda, so I marched them out there here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and add their numbers to the counterattack.
The reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls.
Aye, 'twould be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans.
A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. Oh, everyone's here. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the Fourth and give battle to this main column.
You're with the Third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuyuhase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now.
All right. A pleasure to be fighting by your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road into greater coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain we're hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves up as well as to cover more ground, and make sure we root out all those would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you to your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion.
Okay. You really trust me to do this all by myself? I got my gay taken away. My power is gone. It's probably fine. I have a chocobo. I'm also 9 levels over leveled.
Ah!
It's probably fine.
I did it.
Oh, okay. Uneventful, it's fine. Ah. I keep trying to get off and the button's not registering. I don't want to accidentally hit the earth sprites. Ugh. Haha. Da da da.
I mean, I probably could have taken them all, but I didn't feel like it. Alright.
Let's go.
You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean, between us, more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another one of those Magitech horrors. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the 4th and let Lieutenant Alleyne know the west is now clear. I would appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Edelstein. I don't know if I've been consistent with that man's name. Apologies if not.
Corporal Winwissive, what news of the Garleans?
They were weak foes.
Their raiding parties are no more then. Excellent. The Amagina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance.
You're welcome, sir. An uninvited Asian. Excuse me?
Lieutenant Edelstein appears concerned for Mumbrida's well-being. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alleyne has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rogadin lady with the large axe. 'Twould appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sword such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you would check on her before you continue on your way.
I will check on my wife!
Mumbrida, what's going on? Oh, she's just chilling. She's just chilling.
Hold on, I won't be a second. The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
As you do.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it? Aye, that ought to do it. So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
He senses me. A useful talent.
He's just chilling there? Sir?
Hanasian, are they onto us?
You don't say.
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan. Keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Get him.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
Sir, I can't pay attention to you past your sideburns.
And
Can't take you
you have
seriously.
long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of Lahabrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Oh.
Do settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this?
Don't you touch my wife.
I do not sense the blessing of light.
Leave me and my gay alone.
Oh, dear.
I'm having a crisis.
Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
I blame the dragon.
What did that bastard want with us? Nobrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet, unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff. Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Minfilia, not again! Shit! Minfilia's always in trouble. Such an anime block encounter. I just like how she's like, oh, bugger. She's like, fuck. Posh. I like your name. Oh, they've got pink bunny ear tips. Take my gay so your gay may return. Yay. Oh, shit. You're here. Master Louisoir's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now.
You two.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati
or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Oh shit.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
The Chrysalis is now accessible! Can we not just, like... Moonbrita, I have potions! Moonbrita! Forget me, go! No! Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Who wants to join me for the Chrysalis? Oh, okay, let's go! Let's fight a bitch! Is there gonna be a cutscene? Probably. Chrysalis, ethereal rift. I don't like the way he's looking at her. Ew! 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 Creepy Sideburn Man! Creepy Sideburn Man! Do not like. Alright, I gotta not be this fucking close though. Let's go! Hey! Oops, I did it. Okay. Whew. Tim! God help me. Tied up in Philia is kind of hot though. Tim! Bonk! Creepy Brea. It's not Laha Brea though. It's Brealis. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so we need to alternate, right? So black, and then I need a red. Where's a red? That's black. I can't do it. Okay, I can do red. Oh. And now I need a black one again. Oh, well. Wait, I need black, don't I? Ow! Okay, well, ow! Oh! Oh. Alright, that sucks. Shit, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I'm somehow not dead. Thank you guys for the heals. Oh my god. Oh, don't be in that. Oh, run away. Right? Do we want to run away? Oh, no. Okay. Not yet. That's not a thing yet. Sir? Okay. Okay, it's fine. Run into orbs, I believe. Save cooldowns for the second phase. Could be wrong, but let's just see. Yeah, I don't remember. If it didn't look painful, I would want to trade with Minfilia, right? Yeah, fair. But not at his hands. Absolutely not. Fuck that dude in particular. I'm sure it'll all come back. Fighting him? Yeah. It's like riding a bike. Okay. Oh, he's gone again. Doing the shit. Okay. Bird. Keeps disappearing. Oh, he's doing this again. Balls! Grab that one. That one. That one. Black. Red. Oops, I thought I got it. There we go. Black. Oh. I don't know if that one counted for me. I don't know. Oh, it did. Damn it. Red. Okay. Black. Alright. The shadow sprite. It's dead now. It's fine. Now do we run away? Maybe I'm thinking of a different fight. I thought there was a fight where you get sucked into darkness, but yeah, I don't know. Da, 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 da. Ow. Fucking rude, bro. Oh, nope. I'm giving the healers a workout. Apologies, guys. Sorry, Fatal and Anna. Oh my god. It's a bit later, as in a few seconds. Oh. Okay. So it is in this fight. I'm not misremembering. Impossible. Has he power over time itself? Oh, there it is. Oh shit. I was too close. I didn't know it was then! You're supposed to try and hold off as long as possible. F. Okay. Oh. Wolf is in a meteor. I think tanks want to be in the biggest meteor. Everyone else is in the smallest. Or do tanks do the meteors entirely? Oh. This one. Oh, oh. I don't entirely know. Ow, that almost killed me. I think we're supposed to deal with the ethereal tears. I might die. Oh! I got yeeted out. I think we did it. I think we did it. Oh, because I think I was about to die. Oh, my word. Da, da. Yeah! Go, Tim, go. All right, we did it. Secret Asian man. Secret. Man. It's not the time for humor game. We saved you. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we did it. Don't stand under the meteors at all. I was wondering if that was only I think I remember you're only supposed to do tanks. Oh, it's everyone from our party. Thank you, guys. We did it. We kicked his ass. I don't want to come back. You can't make me.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come? Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
What trickery is this? No, no, you cannot, no!
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free! Concentrate! Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light. Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Master Louis, I understand now. The choice you made in death. There is life. Farewell, Urianger. You daft old coot.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Moonbreeder. She's gone. You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead. This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Sharlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good.
The greater good?
This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Sharlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered, and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest. with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Who feels like crying? Cause I fucking am. Don't mind me playing a song. Okay, it's fine. Sorry, Quinn, I didn't mean to hold on to your attention. I was just like, Moonbreeder's about to die. Quinn's about to miss it. Oh my god, I can't. Cutscenes. I guess I'm voicing. Okay. Never have I seen Urianger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Charlayan Manor to celebrate Moonbreeder's life and mourn her passing. Okay. Alright. In memory of Moonbreeder. Minfilia wishes to gather the Scions and honor the fallen Moonbreeder. As Moonbreeder was a native of Charlayan, I feel it is only fitting that we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? 'Tis a monument found at Rothfrost, and is sacred to Thaliok, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul, and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. Okay.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Life for death. A fair exchange.
Now is not the fucking time.
Other bargains will be struck.
What was that supposed to mean, bro? Oh my god. Minfilia. Though we have said our farewells, the pall of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me. As antecedent, it is my job to be a pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Kat? I do agree. Oh, cutscene, though? "'Tis as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast." I gotta say your breast. "But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louisoix, Moonbreda, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need remind you of this, of course. 'Tis of my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, Kat. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on, towards the light of a new day.